Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rico, and I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna go over exactly where to find cars to flip, because I know you seen my last video and you're probably left like, bro, I know how to flip them, I just need to know where. We're gonna get into that, but before we do, I want to ask if y'all can please like, comment, and subscribe. That lets the algorithm know that your boy is working hard. So that's enough of me talking. Let's get into what y'all came to see. Alright, so the $1 million question. Bro, where do you find cars to sell? It's not as hard as you might think, but it does require some work. Craigslist is not the best place to find cars anymore, and I should have told y'all that in the last video. It is overcrowded with people who are doing the exact same thing as we are doing, alright? With all that competition, we forced to get creative, alright? And I'm gonna jump into the top 8 ways that I used to get creative and find cars to sell, alright? Number 1. Facebook buy, sell, trade groups in your area, right? These groups, they're separate from the marketplace. It's more of a personalized experience, which is what you want. There are some local groups here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area where I live, but I'm sure you have them too. So just check them out and get on there and say, hey, I offer money for used cars, you know, and you'll be surprised how many people respond. And on top of that, you'll also see people not having luck on the marketplace going there to try to sell their vehicles. So go ahead and check that out. Number 2, the old-fashioned way, word of mouth. All right, how many people do you know buy cars? How many people do you know sell cars? I actually got a lot of bites this way, you know, calling around, say, hey bro, you know, if they got something for sale around the 1500 range, that I got the cash in hand ready right now. I got a lot of bites that way. So just ask around. You'll be surprised how many bites you get that way. Number 3, thrifty nickel, green sheet type ads. And this is what you do. You make a I buy cars for cash ad. If you need help with that, get in touch with me. I can send you one of my old ones and just swap out my name with your name or my number with your number, or I'll make you a brand new one. I got you though. You buy ad space in the green sheet, and this will have people flocking to you. The only downside that I experienced with this was that I was, for some reason, that method getting some ridiculous responses, but you might not have that same experience, so you should try that out. Number 4, business cards with that same graphic that say I buy cars for cash. It's really important that you get that card made and you get that graphic made, simply because, once again, I can't stress enough how important it is to have it, number 1, coming in from multiple ways, but also having people come to you, okay? Once again, on this channel, we talk about catching people who are, you know, maybe in a bind or something. And when people see that, that's how you weed out, right, the people who don't want to sell, the people who are firm on their price, is something like a graphic like that. Because basically what it does is, those are the people who are trying to get rid of their car and they don't really even care to get top dollar value, and those are the people you want to talk to. Number 5, free bulletin boards. Okay, this includes grocery stores, churches, laundromats. If there's a free place where I can put my advertising up, I put it. Salons, everywhere, I always put my ads up. So wherever you can, put your ads up. The number 6 way is flyers and door hangers. Once again, you're gonna make this I buy cars for cash graphic, and you're gonna size it to all these different type of prints. And I'll put a link down below on where I got mine printed for really cheap. All right, and I actually got a bunch of bites off of those, and it would even benefit you, just so you can see what's working best for you in your area, to ask people when they call you, hey, how did you get my number? How did you find out about me? And they'll say, oh, you left something on my door, or oh, you left a business card on my windshield at the grocery store, or, you know, I was at the salon and I seen this and I gave it to my husband, or whatever. So you'll be surprised. So once again, this really plays into show your ad everywhere, but I'm just going through the ways that it worked for me. So that's definitely the number 6 way. The number 7 way, used car dealerships. And I know you're thinking like, bro, the dealerships be taxing. How am I gonna get a decent price car there? Well, this is what you do. You go and you talk to whoever's over repos, right? And you say, hey, I got cash in hand. See, this is why those work. They don't always want to deal with the cars that are coming back from repo, right? A lot of the times these cars have been devalued, whether it's wear and tear by the owner or whatever. They've been devalued to the point where they're not worth what the dealership might want to get for them. And so in order to not scratch it off as a complete loss, they sell to private buyers. I've gotten a few whips that way. Whips is just slang for car, by the way. So go check with the dealerships, go check or even call and say, hey, what are y'all doing with your repos? And you might even get a few, oh no, we don't work with you, or we got it covered. But just call around. It's a lot of places I could call. I don't have to settle for no's, and you don't either. So the number 8 way is banks and credit unions and title loan companies, right? Now it's kind of the same concept. They might get a car, mostly used cars, okay, because somebody takes out a loan and they're just trying to get some sort of money back on the loan that they gave out, okay? And the loan mostly isn't always what the car is worth. So that's where someone like me or you steps in. For example, the title loan company loans a guy $1,000, for a car that's worth $2,000, because that's how it works. They're never gonna loan out, they're not going to loan out to where they can't win. So if the car is only worth $500, they'll loan you $100, basically. So in a nutshell, they're just trying to get their money back, and in reality, they didn't pay that much for the car. So if, using our example, if you can get them that $1,000 back that they spent, loaning the person for the $2,000 car, then they win and we win. We get a $2,000 car for $1,000. They win. They get their $1,000 back that they had to loan that guy. So that's how that works. And I have got some like that. So that'll do it, man. Those are just 8 different ways that I thought of off the top of my head that I used to get a lot of cars. Let me know in the comments if you think these ways will work for you. Let me know in the comments if you need help with any of these type of graphics. Let me know in the comments if you need help with anything, because that's what I'm here to do, to help. I always respond. I always, help. So that's enough of me talking, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please, 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 before you go, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, like, comment, talk to me. Let me know how we doing. Much love to everybody out there. Let's get it.